Welcome back everyone to the Forked Spear. I am back here at the spider farm. I'm just trying to get a little bit more XP to be able to do a little bit more enchanting so that I could get better suited up. I'm at 33 now, so that should be enough. And I've also gotten a bit of string, as you can see here. And the string is actually... Get out of my way. Out of my way. The string is actually more important than I thought it was going to be, because I have actually gone back to that village to do some trading, and the Fletcher there is a potential source of of emeralds, and with the Fletcher I can get the emeralds that I need in order to do some trading, in order to do some trading for enchantment books. The librarian there currently has 3 enchantment books. One is the original one that we saw, the one for Aqua Affinity. I've got that on my helm now. So I did get the Aqua Affinity onto my helmet. The second one is channeling, which I got plenty of channeling books, so therefore that's a bit of a meh, though, if I remember dolphins. But if I'm ever in a stuck situation, I should... This is, I think, a few too many... I think they need to lower the spawn rate of dolphins a little bit, or put a spawn cap on them, or something like that, because they're just... just too many all over the place. This is ridiculous. Alright. A few dolphins is a nice thing to have around, but I tried going to that ship over there and getting some of the wood from it, but as soon as I chop something out, a dolphin will come and take it away. So therefore, they're turning into a bit of a pest species. I don't know if that was intentional, but that's certainly the side effect there. But back to enchantments. The third book from that librarian is Respiration 3, and I'm going to need that on my new helm because I don't have respiration on this one yet. And that's what I have on there. Now I just need pants and boots. I had an iron set when I went into that spider mine. Obviously, they bumped it out on there, so I need something more durable there. So let's get some leggings. I made some leggings and some boots that used all but one of the diamonds I had remaining. And I have 33 levels, which means I can enchant them both. So let's see if we get anything useful. Let's begin with the boots. Unbreaking 3, protection 1, feather falling 1. Well, I'm probably going to need the unbreaking words. I'll take the unbreaking. It also gives me fire protection, which could be useful in the nether. And protection 4. Well, that's something good to have in a set of armor. Protection 4, that's what I'm going to get out of that. There we go. Now we've got fire protection 3, 2 fire protection 3. Okay. I'm set for the nether. And protection 4 for that one. So that should keep me reasonably alive. Now I don't have feather falling, unfortunately. Perhaps I could find that in a book. Let's see what we have in my books right here. Efficiency. Knockback, sweeping edge, power, protection 3, fire protection. Well, I certainly got plenty of fire protection. Sharpness, loyalty, and luck of the sea. So nothing useful there. Hopefully we'll be able to fish out something. But I think right now I want to head out to that village and get that book for respiration. For the Fletcher, I have a 16-to-1 trade, which is not bad. And in fact, I would call that a reasonable trade. It's not the best one you can get, but it is close enough in order to be quite useful. Certainly a lot better than a 20 trade. There you go. And good, as long as that keeps on going up, I have no trouble there. I got 2 more trades I could make. There you go. Thank you for your services. So now I have 34 emeralds. There's my librarian. So you see here, there's that aqua affinity, which I bought before. Channeling. And then respiration 3. It's respiration 3 that I want right now. Good. Thank you for your services. Oh, and it's getting to be night. So that's why I brought a bed along. I just noticed that there is a second Fletcher in town that must be the first one I encountered, because I have 19 for this one, which isn't nearly as good as a deal as the one I got from here. So I'll need to keep that in mind. I was wondering why I was remembering a 16 deal there. Oh, wait a minute. My record said 19. And that's why. Alright. Well, it looks like I've found all the villagers that are around here, and I've finished my trading. So now it's time to go back to the Mushroom Island and start building my base there. Here is the site for the new house. I have taken the hill down quite a bit, and I've gotten all the way down to the stone level, so we have mostly stone hill with occasional, seem to be a couple of bits of dirt here still. Let's take those down. I did cook up some stones, so therefore I still have some to add to this area. Good. And this should give us a nice surface on which to build our new home. This area is 18 that way, 15 deep. We do have a little side area here. I could take advantage of that for a little side room or fireplace or something like that. But now let's outline the actual building, since that would be a little bit on the boring side as it is. So I'm sure you know by now, I'm not exactly afraid of boring looking houses, but I don't want to stretch that too far. Now, I really don't need a special foundation here, but I'm still going to use some cobble to outline what I want. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so therefore we'll take a third of it this way, so we have a bit of a porch in the front. Oops, we don't want that. So we'll have a bit of a porch. Like so. And that could be the beginning of it. Now, what can we have right here? Now, I'm thinking if we could protect some dirt here from turning into mycelium, then perhaps something similar to a greenhouse like that could be over here. Let's replace that with stone. There we go. Because I'm sure that mycelium is not a good material to be using as a foundation, which is why I dug down the stone level. Yes, I know it's probably not going to be visible, but just the thought of building on mycelium just doesn't sound right. And anyway, well, I can deal with that. Good, and then boom, boom. Well, actually, that part will actually be visible, so therefore, in that case, it will matter. There we go, and see. Actually, I'll just do it that way. There you go. And a little bit extra this way. See how it looks so far. So we have the entrance there. We have a little wing this way. We have a little wing this way. Actually, it's probably more of a hearth area than anything else, because last time in the other area, the hearth was really small and didn't fit in here, but I think having a nice full hearth area could be nice over there. A nice entrance over here. Main living area. Probably have a second floor. And going down, I'm thinking I could have a huge storage area because I have a bunch of stuff over there. I need to move it into a more organized area. I say downstairs for storage. First level could be just about all the amenities I can think of. Second floor, living quarters, a lot more spacious than that really tight house that I have on the beach. The other one is, I guess, which one is the summer vacation home, I wonder? Well, this one is a little safer from mobs, unless I go down there, which brings me under the ocean. So let me ponder on this place. How about for now that we do leave the cobble there, what we'll do is take out the mycelium here near the cobble area, have that extend slightly outward with stone. And that way, because it's extended out a little bit, good. I think we see that the stairs aren't on a weak foundation or anything like this. And this is where we are going to build our new home. Now the floor, I was thinking of spruce, but I think the house is going to be dark in general. So therefore, it might be better if I try a little. I was thinking of oak, but polished, not polished diorite. That might not be good. What would be good? Let's begin with the hearth area, since that at least, we could just use polished granite there without too much trouble. I think that will just work well for that, since the idea, as I usually have with these things, is to have a non-wood product there. Now, for the entranceway, I'm going to use jungle wood. Now, I'm only going to use this at the entrance because I only have half a stack worth of jungle wood, and that used a fair percentage of it. So I figure I could have jungle wood here at the entrance, and then have a perimeter should be the perimeter. I'm thinking of a perimeter of oak. Now I don't have enough oak to do the full perimeter at the moment, but I could use this to get a feel of what it'll look like, and then if I like it, I could go back and get some more oak in order to finish the job. So therefore, so we have the jungle here, then it turns into oak there, and then it turns into spruce into the center, because spruce is the one wood that I do have enough of to do what I want. And I've got a lot more after that, since I've been harvesting that quite a bit. Now, I do have acacia available. And in fact, acacia might make a good border one also, but I have to go back to the beach base in order to get that. So let me go get some acacia and see if that looks any better. Let's get rid of this oak now, and then we will replace that with acacia, and we can see how that works. And here's our acacia. We'll start over here. Yeah, because we go from here, from this. Not sure what exactly, because this looks orangish. Perhaps a little bit on the bright side. There you go. Well, maybe not perfect, but what I'm going to do is I am going to finish up the floor this way, and we can always change it later on if I decide that it's a little bit too much on the orangey side. What I'll have here would be a set of corners that are made of a stone brick. Let's get each of those here. I'll worry about the hearth section later, and also I'll worry about that interior angle at the later, but for now we'll have these exteriors there as brick, and that for this we will have nether brick. Now there's a possibility that this could look very, very bad, which is why I want to see how things are on it later. Actually, the hearth, I think making that completely from nether brick would be good. Even if I completely dump the nether brick idea, I'll probably keep the hearth in nether brick. And actually, for now, we'll do that there. Now, that doesn't look too bad at the moment, but when it gets to be too much, I think it may start to hurt the eyes, and I need to get rid of this thing. That's how the front looks so far. I'm definitely going to need some trim above here, probably some sort of awning. Do I have... Let's try some spruce stairs for that. I think that's a little too close, perhaps. Maybe one higher than that. And see how that looks. Oh. Let's go one more high and see how, if that looks any better. I think I would have to use slabs instead and go half a step up. The other thing I need to worry about are the sides of the windows, because that's definitely not going to cut it. And what I'm going to need are some shutters. Now, I was considering maybe acacia. Now, that doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to look. The other possibility is spruce. I actually like the acacia better. Yeah. So let me try that. I decided to see what the awning would look like if I extended it and used slabs instead. And that has so many things wrong. Well, there needs to be some sort of support. And all the ways I could think of supporting it probably aren't going to work. And I don't think acacia quite works in this context. Well, I like the way acacia worked there. I just think it's too much over here. No, I don't think that looks too bad. I think now I could try my next thing, and that is windows. I could try using glass, or I was thinking maybe using oak fence instead. There you go. Let's get this up here so I have a true window. I don't want to try glass yet. Because glass I'm only going to try at the end if that's the last resort, because I don't have silk touch, and without silk touch, if I try glass and then go away from it, then it's wasted glass. Maybe someday I'll get silk touch on something. There you go. Now, this is how it looks with nothing. There you go. And that'll prevent phantoms from coming inside. I think that's probably the biggest hazard you've got in here, because if I'm going to be coming in, if I'm caught outside and phantoms come out, then of course I want to be safe from phantoms, and this is a good way of keeping them out. There you go. I think that may work for now. Let's see how it looks outside. Well, I am going to need some torches for lighting, perhaps. Not too much. It's not like I'm in desperate need of lighting, but I certainly don't want it to be ultra dark either. Since the worst thing I have to worry about, I've done plenty of sleeping recently, so I won't have to worry about phantoms tonight. And if a drowned comes up, maybe there's some hope that I'll kill it and it will drop a trident, because I'm still calling this series the Forked Spear, which means, yes, I want a trident. It's in the name of the series. I haven't seen one drop yet. There you go. Okay, good. I think this doesn't look too bad. When I was first thinking of this, I was thinking of using nether fence in some places, but I think using the oak instead helps to lend some contrast here that'll be missing, and When you're building with nether brick, you very definitely need some sort of contrast. I think this works out pretty well. Though, now that I think of it, I don't think I'm going to be needing a second floor. More likely, I'll just be needing a roof on top. Probably have a roof that I could stand on, similar to what I've got in the other area. And I could have a few things there. Here at the hearth, I've got a couple of furnaces, crafting table, anvil, a chest for coal, and I'll think about what to put in here. Most likely things that are going to be cookable, things that are going to be smelted or cooked, will be most likely things that I'll put into there. I will still have a stairway going down into a basement where I'm going to have a large storage facility, because that is something that I'm definitely going to be needing. And as for upstairs, I think I'm just going to have a roof there and see about that, which means that one of these areas is going to be a bedroom. Actually, if I'm going to have a bedroom here, I'm going to think about all that I'm going to be needing here, and then if it's necessary to have that basement or not. But that's something I'll consider between now and the next episode of Pineleaf Plays Minecraft: The Forked Spear.